2025 was undoubtedly a defining year for Africa. It was indeed a turning point, and a lot of stories shaped conversations from January down to December. I will give you some of the major stories that made headlines across the continent throughout the year 2025. So in no particular order, this year we had the African Union Commission elect a new chairperson, Mahmoud Ali Yusuf, who was officially inaugurated and assumed office in May 2025 during the 38th AU Summit in Addis Ababa. The African Development Bank also elected a new president, Dr. Sidi Ould Tah, who assumed office in September 2025. Dr. George Ilombi became the new president of Afreximbank, Africa Import-Export Bank. He was officially sworn in and assumed office in October 2025. Ghana also inaugurated President John Dramani Mahama for his second term in office in January 2025. The United States, under the leadership of President Donald Trump, implemented a significant cut in US aid globally due to political and economic factors, which had a great impact on Africa. Still on US-Africa relationship, there was a peace agreement that was signed between DRC and Rwanda in Washington, D.C., orchestrated by the United States President Donald Trump. Still on US and Africa, now we have almost half of African countries on the US ban list. In this same year, we saw a constitutional order being disrupted in Guinea-Bissau after military seized power. We also had a coup attempt in Benin that was not successful. Tanzania had a political unrest after general election, and also there was a massive youth-led protest in Kenya during this year. Let's not forget, Madagascar also had a youth-led protests which escalated into CAPSAT seizing power, and at a point the president having to flee from the country. Now back to some great stories. South Africa hosted the G20 summit for the very first time. Botswana was the first African country to win the men 4x400 meters relay in the World's Athletics Championship held in Tokyo in September 2025, and Cabo Verde qualified for its first ever FIFA World Cup. So just as I said, a lot really unfolded this year. It's made us understand that the stories of Africa is not defined by a single headline. It is written in progress, in persistence, in resilience, in decision making, and in bold steps. As we journey along, as we move on to the new year, the task remains the same. We are still building the